When we look at the time side of the triangles here, the advice that we get from people in their 70s is don't forget the three types of time because it's common to prioritize two and completely forget about the third one. But if you do that, you could end up really harming the other two. And let me show you what I mean. Now, to simplify, three types of time we've got career, and then we've got time spent on relationships. And then this is the one we see people ignore the most, which is recovery or renewal time. This is the stuff that gives us energy. And the advice from 70-year-olds that I know is during our busy years, so going back to what our life looks like, maybe right now, the advice is make sure we know what renews us and then also prioritize it. What do you really enjoy? And what's the thing when you do it, it feels like time flies. Could it be walking in nature, or maybe working out, or maybe tennis, or hiking, or woodworking, whatever it is. Maybe it's cold plunges and saunas. What are the things that you do that rejuvenate you? Make time for it. I actually heard a 55-year-old, he recently rediscovered his passion for rock climbing. He did this when he was younger. He probably started when he was 5, did it in his teens and his 20s, and then it kind of went away. And now he's getting deep into that sport again. And it's becoming a bigger and bigger piece of his identity, even more so than his career. His advice was actually try to divvy up, think about your identity in the way of a pie chart. Now, I don't know if you're that big into charts or pie charts, but this is how he viewed his identity and kind of how he wanted to model his time. A big piece was still career, a big piece was family. He was big into fitness and faith, but now this rock climbing thing, he wanted to keep expanding wider and wider, not into the fitness area, but really he wanted to cut back on career and expand the rock climbing piece even more. And he's doing this in his 50s because he realizes rock climbing, it's not one of those forever sports like swimming or biking or maybe tennis or some of those other things we can do in our 70s and even 80s.